Hello, hello. How are you? I hope you're doing good. I do. So, I've got something new I am super excited to share with y'all. I did mention it in my Friday First Impressions, and I did a, not on camera, but I did play with this and did a full glam look with it. I could not wait to dive into it, but I wanted to do more of a dedicated video and do like a day to evening look with this. And of course, because I love it, and along with a little more dedicated review just to this. But before we get into that, really quickly, go grab a snack, something to drink. You know me, Mama got a coffee. Cheers. Sit back, relax, and let's get into this video. So, what have I been talking about? Well, I'm sure y'all saw from the title and the thumbnail, I got the new Natasha Denona Glam palette. And I could not be more excited to get this palette. Now, it was gifted to me from my wonderful, dear friend, Jeannie over at Unfiltered 50s. I will link her channel up here. She has a wonderful channel. You should really go check her out. She does some amazing videos, and that girl knows everything about skincare and makeup and being up there in age like some of us are. So I definitely highly recommend her channel. But so I just got this palette in, and I've played with it a couple of times, and I can honestly say I'm obsessed. Now, my initial impression, of course, was I love the size. I love that it is not too big. It's great for travel. It has a nice plastic case, so it's not going to get banged up too much, and it protects everything inside. I think that is wonderful. When you open it up, it has a great size mirror that takes up the entire cover of the palette, and of course the palette itself. It had such a huge variety of colors and options as far as being able to do many different looks with it. Now, I know a lot of people might feel like, oh, this is just a neutral palette, but honestly, there are cool colors, warm colors. There, you've got some pinks, and obviously some cooler grays, like gray tones, and then of course your browns and a beautiful gold. It really is a nice mix of colors. Now, initially today, I did a very neutral day look, we'll call it. I used this as my transition shade, and then I used this in the corner and in the crease. So I didn't go too crazy as far as using multiple colors. I just really used these two here, and the colors are super creamy, super pigmented. They blend out beautifully. I did also add some color, well, shimmer, as far as pretty much the corner all the way up to here. And then I used this lighter shimmer. No, that's not a shimmer. This lighter shimmer to accent my brow line. But I will give you a little closer look. And if you can see, don't mind my eye, it's been watering horribly the last couple of days, and I'm not sure why. I don't know, but it's kind of messing with my makeup a little bit. Anyway, so already first impression of this was I loved it. I am in love. I'm still playing with it a little bit, but I obviously wanted to show you the versatility of the palette. I think it is, again, so great for travel and everything because you can do a lot of different looks with it. And it is so easy to work with because of the pigments and the blendability. And I love the color story. Yeah, so I can't say enough wonderful things about it. I'm obsessed with this palette. And of course, y'all know me. I do love my neutrals. So I guess I kind of am a little drawn to palettes like this. But what I'm going to do is I am going to take this neutral day look and I'm going to jazz it up a little bit and bring it to more of an evening look in just a few steps. And so you can see for yourself just how easy that really, really is. So let's get into it. And I am going to just not only use the palette, but I'm going to use the mirror that's in the palette and dive right in. So what I'm going to, let me put my brushes closer. Where am I going to start? All right, you know me, I have like a plethora of different brushes and I don't know like what a lot of them are. I kind of call them what I call them and what I use them for. This is my sparkle brush, but it's more of a blending brush. And you trying to be quiet? Yeah. Thank you. Me and my son are sharing the room because he's got schoolwork and stuff. So we've got his desk and everything set up in my recording room. Okay, so using my blending brush, and I'm actually going to, I'm going to go back in with this shade here, and I'm going to actually deepen up the crease just a tad more. Look at the pigment on there. Now, you can start off very slow with these colors and build them up, or you can obviously immediately go in with the deeper colors. So yeah, I'm just deepening this crease. Oh my goodness, my dogs have been going crazy. I'm going to do a tad more. Just want to pat that in where I want the bulk of the color to be. And then blend. As you can see, there's already a difference. Now, obviously, even though I did use that same color on this eye, I did it a lot softer and a lot lighter, and I blended it out a lot more. Now, obviously in this eye, I kept a lot more of the pigment there, and I built it up quite a bit more. Now, I'm not going to change my transition shade. I am going to keep that the same. I'm going to touch it up a little bit. But in keeping it the same, it will help allow for you know, transitioning from the day look to the night look a lot easier. So, okay. Now I'm going to, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop in with, now these colors in this palette don't really have names. The name of this brown shimmer that I'm going to, right here, pop in over the crease. I'm going to go into the crease again and just add a tad of shimmer on that crease. The name of it is actually Outer Eyelid. Now, I don't use shimmers a lot just because I find that they settle a little bit into the wrinkles on my eyes, but I dry the water out a little bit. But again, you can see it's already darkening up and becoming more of an evening look. Now I'm going to be going in with, let me do this darker shade right here. That's going to go in the outer corner. And I'm just going to dab that in where I want it to go. Now, I know it's going to give me some problems because my eye is watering, so it kind of lifts up. Now I am bringing this color a little bit over into that shimmer area that I used earlier. Blend it a little bit. Look at the difference already. It's so pretty. I am just in love with this palette. Now I'm going to use a stiffer brush. No. All right, I'm going to use this one. It's like a nice narrow, but it's got some extra strings on it. I'm going to go in with the gold in the center. And, excuse me. And then, let's see. Okay, I'll go in the corner with this. This is a slightly lighter gold. So we're going to use these two shimmers and pop them on. Now, the other thing I'm really, really loving about this palette is that I'm able to use the shimmers with my finger, a brush, or a wet brush, and they're amazing. Here's that gold. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that. And that's with a dry brush, and it just goes on perfectly. These shimmers are just incredible. Okay, clean that off. And then I'm going to go in with that lighter shimmer on the inside corner. Again, it picks up perfectly. want to bring that down a little bit there. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, now I'm going to go in with, all right, one of my, it's just like a little really stiff pointy brush, and I'm going to pop in some color on my under eye. Now actually what I'm going to do is go in with that nice gold shimmer on my under eye, and then in the outside corner of my under eye accent it with the deep brown. Let's see how that looks. Now I do have some very light under eye color on from earlier. Is that popping it? Do I have to wet this? I always make such funny faces when I do my makeup. All right, that's okay. Ugh, my eye's watering and it's making it difficult to lay these colors down. Grr. And just connect. Stamp that in a little bit. Okay, now I'm just gonna take a nice big fluffy brush and do some, ooh, hang on. Is this brush okay? Yeah, it seemed a little stiff. I just want to do some extra blending and get some of this shimmer blended in. There we go. Now I am going to pop in a little bit more of that dark in the corner of my eye because it is coming up from my eye watering. Grr. Just stamp it in. Okay. Now I'm going to turn off the camera and do the other eye. There we go. I added a tad more mascara, and the last thing I'm going to do is add a darker lippy. And the lippy I am using is from J-Cat Beauty. I got these for a few dollars off of Ulta. They were on sale, I believe. But these are metal, what is it called? Flash metal metallic lip, and they're waterproof. These dry down completely so that they're matte feeling, but they don't look matte. And you can put a gloss on top. This one I am wearing is like a lighter pinkish peach color from that I put on earlier with the natural look. So now we're going to go in with a darker look and see how it looks because I haven't used this one yet. Oh yeah, that's dark. That's not too bad. I'm finding that these kind of go on a little bit sheer. So I have been putting a couple coats on when I use them. So let me put a tad more on. I think the one underneath is lightening this up a little bit. Okay. Oh yeah, I like that color. It's not as dark as I thought it would be. So what do we think? Again, I could not be happier with this palette. Do you like the look? I love how easy it is to go from a day look to an evening look, and it's just such a great thing. It's smaller, great for travel, and it just, the versatility with it, everything. I really, really love it. Jeannie, I can't thank you enough. It was a little early birthday present since my birthday is natural next month. But I am absolutely in love with this palette. I'd love to know, is this something you've been thinking about getting? Is this something you want? Or is it kind of, you know, is it on a wish list? Or you're like, no, I'm done with neutrals. I don't blame you. I personally am just, I can't have enough neutrals. That's just me though. Cheers. So that is it. That is my day to evening look with the Natasha Denona Glam palette. I hope you enjoyed the little transition I did. And if you are on the fence about getting this, I hope it helped. Whether it made you kind of confirm that maybe no, this isn't for you, or it made you, you know, kind of push you over the fence where you're like, oh yeah, I'm definitely getting it. So I do hope it helped. Let me know what you think. If you like the look, let me know. Let me know. So that is it. If y'all are here watching my premiere and we're chit-chatting, thank you so much. I love chatting with you guys. And if you are catching this on a rewind and, you know, after the premiere, that is wonderful. Also, I do appreciate you stopping by. I know I don't ask this a lot, but I will pop in here really quickly. If you would like the video, subscribe to my channel and smash that bell so that you get notifications of new videos I am posting. You can also hit me up on Instagram. I do also post my new videos on there and do little updates and stuff. And in addition to that, I do now have channel memberships where you can just click join down below, and it will give you a list of the different levels and the different perks that come along with it. So that is what I've got going on. So that is it. Thank you guys as always. I do appreciate you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I love you guys bunches. Mwah, 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 mwah. I will talk to y'all soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.